One discovery I made in 2021 that will always stick with me was, okay, let me start from the beginning, right? So while I was in Northern Cyprus, Turkey, doing my master's, I had a couple of times tried to offer some services like IV hydration because I had taken that course. So I tried to start the business, yeah. And my first client reached out to me and said, could you set up a drip for my friend? I said, okay. I said, okay, don't worry. I'll come to your house and offer the drip. So the next day I got ready, went to them, right? Now, because before this time, I hadn't really offered this as a service. So I was a little shaky. My hand was shaking. First of all, I had stayed away from cannulation for a while. Second of all, this client was fleshy. So finding a vein was difficult. So because of that, my confidence was really low. She could see it, she could sense it. Even she now started doing more. You know how women act now. She now started doing more things that will even make me more fearful. So I just tried twice and I'm like, no, I'm not going to keep trying. Please, I can't get it. So now that same 2021, I traveled to Nigeria was when I now ran into this person that ended up being my friend and taught me the business of aesthetics, and we partnered, and I had the opportunity to interact with patients. When I got back to Northern Cyprus, I decided I was going to start offering this service, right? Now, what people would normally do is bring down their price so that they can get clients. But instead, I pushed up the price because I felt confident at this time, right? Guess what? My clients didn't care about the prices. What they cared about was my confidence and their results. So that taught me a valuable lesson that I would never ever forget. Your pricing is not the problem. The issue is, are you confident enough to carry out this procedure? And the results you promised them, is it what they're going to get? As long as these two are in check, your pricing does not matter. You will always find clients that are willing to pay that price. The beauty industry is an industry that is very delicate. So if you are offering something, you have to make sure that it is something that you can defend, right? So it is an industry that has to do with transformation. Something was blue, but you can turn it to be black. So there is a beginning and there is an end. So you have to make sure that you are able to give that result. As long as you're able to give that result confidently, you don't need to bring down your price. Instead, you can actually add a little bit of a service, an extra service to keep your price where it's supposed to be so that you can have your clients coming back for more. And if you want to build your confidence, apart from practicing, make sure you are trained by somebody that you can be proud to say, she taught me, he taught me, I learned in that academy. If you are thinking of setting up your own med spa, or you are in the med spa business already and you're trying to scale, or you are in the beauty industry and you're tired of being a consumer and you would love to actually own a stake in the beauty industry, then you should be following my page. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, bye.